Hello, I'm Siobhan Taylor, president of DePaul Cristo High School. Welcome to Champions of Change. I can't wait to tell you about our one-of-a-kind graduate success program. I hope the short time you're with us today inspires you to become a champion to our students and graduates. But first, we pause to begin with a prayer led by DePaul Cristo graduate Sandra Ramirez.
Loving God, we pray for the blessings that DePaul Cristo has offered to students and families. We pray for the support of the Champions of Change who have supported the school and have supported graduates. We pray for the health of students, families, faculty, and staff during these hard times of COVID, that you continue blessing the school who has opened many doors for a brighter future.
Thank you, Sandra. My name is Steve McDevitt, and I'm a member of DePaul Cristo Rey High School's Board of Directors. I'm delighted to be with you and to welcome you to Champions of Change. Our goal today at Champions of Change is to introduce you to DePaul Cristo Rey High School, its mission, and specifically its innovative, one-of-a-kind graduate success program that offers real, concrete support for our graduates as they successfully work their way through college. I hope you'll be as inspired as I am and use the Donate Now button to give at any time during our program.
Thank you, Steve. Many of you joining us today are learning about DePaul Cristo Rey for the first time. I am new to DPCR too. I took the helm this past September and knew immediately that I had finally landed into my life's greatest calling. DePaul Cristo Rey opened in 2011 with just one class of students and has since experienced tremendous growth and success. There are now almost 320 students, 6 classes have graduated, and this past year, we saw the completion of a total campus transformation following a multi-year fundraising and building campaign. More importantly, inside our building, our students transform. Here, we meet students where they are and help them become graduates who flourish. And we offer a college preparatory and work-study experience that transforms them into men and women of integrity, faith, tenacity, and purpose. From the first day of their freshman year, every student understands that they are on an 8-year journey through high school and college completion. DePaul Cristo Rey is unique in that no other local high school supports its students through college. That is the purpose of our Graduate Success Program.
Without DePaul Cristo Rey, I would not have accomplished anything that I've accomplished. I would not have been able to graduate high school. I would not have been able to graduate college, and I would not be working in my choice of professional field.
They actually do want to see you graduate from college. DePaul, they care about you afterwards, and then they also they care about you after you graduate and want to see you grow and see where you nurture to.
The Graduate Success Program at DePaul Cristo Rey High School is a unique initiative to support our alumni through college.
The micro grants are basically mini grants that DePaul Cristo Rey gives out to their students who need help with anything. It could be assistance from like books, tuition,
transportation, housing, whatever the students may need to help them stay in college. So once you look at that bill, make sure you give me a call so we can look at it and make sure you fill out the application for the Graduate Success Fund. The alumni are overjoyed when I'm able to help them pay off a semester balance, because if I don't, they can't register for the next spring semester.
I apply for the micro grants because schooling's going up every year, and I mean, we just don't have a lot of money out there to go towards schooling, and DePaul really helped me out in tremendous ways.
When I initially heard about the Graduate Success Program, I wanted to jump in the air and just clap. What we've done here at DePaul Cristo Rey is not just have a certain time frame where we engage with the students. It's eternal. You get scholarships, you get financial aid, but sometimes in college you have incidental expenses.
I have the ability to review all the applications that come in and see the needs, and many sometimes will say, well, I have to come home. I can't pay the balance or pay for the next semester, and so I'm coming home. And so when I encourage them to fill out the application for the Graduate Success Fund, and they're awarded based on a variety of things. They are just overjoyed. The Cristo Rey Network, I believe, is really one of the only models nationally that is putting our money where our mouth is in an effort to support alumni in college.
They saw that I was having a hard time ordering books. They would be like, well, how can we help? Is there a way the school can help? Not only are they helping the students here with any of their extra resources, but they were helping me and others in college.
Why the Graduate Success Fund? From a sense of community here at DePaul Cristo Rey, I think for our donors and funders, it's a way to cross the finish line with our students. You've marched and journeyed with these young people since their freshman year, and you're going to march and journey with them through their last year of school. So what you're doing from donating to this fund is preparing our future donors and fundraisers and givers, if you will. And trust me, these young people will never forget the sense and power of being a part of the DePaul Cristo Rey family, but also receiving assistance from the Graduate Success Fund.
I would encourage everyone that would to please support the Graduate Success Fund. The lives it's changing is amazing. The students and parents, all of the families that I work with are so appreciative, and really, without the funds, some of our students just would not be enrolled in college.
This program is amazing and is something I am proud to support. I hope you'll be as inspired as I am and use the Donate Now button to give at any time during our program. The young man I'm going to introduce next has directly benefited from the champions who have supported our Graduate Success Program. The program is further propelling his success, which is the direct result of his hard work, academic diligence, and focus on the future. Please welcome Joe Whittle, graduate of the DePaul Cristo Rey class of 2017 and a senior at Loyola University in Chicago.
I came to DePaul Cristo Rey because it was different. It was a different choice. It was unique. They were offering something fresh, something that the city had never really heard of before, and I wanted to be a part of that. I had the opportunity to be more than just a student. I had the opportunity to be an employee in an actual company where I was able to make difference through the corporate work study program. I was able to gain valuable skills, soft and hard skills. Those skills were transferable into the workplace, even today. I landed at Loyola University Chicago because I was fortunate enough to receive the Cristo Rey Full Ride Scholarship. At Loyola, I found champions through the Department of Student Diversity and Multicultural Affairs. So now I am a Brothers for Excellence mentor, and I meet with mentees weekly and check in just to make sure that their day is going well, their week's going well, and how I can support them moving forward. Even though I had a full ride, the pandemic happened, and that made it difficult for me to be on campus due to COVID-19. And because my university decided that we were going to host all classes online, unfortunately, I couldn't stay on campus anymore. My scholarship previously provided housing for me. The great part about the community at DePaul Cristo Rey is that people were able to step in, and I was able to apply for the Graduate Success Grant. The biggest thing for me is that DePaul Cristo Rey allowed me to focus on school and school only. The fact that DePaul Cristo Rey is still committed to supporting its students to college, through college, and beyond, just reassures me the family here, and the community, and the commitment that individuals have to my success and to the success of my peers. DePaul Cristo Rey has gone over and beyond, and for that, DePaul Cristo Rey is unique.
Thank you, Joe. We are all very proud of you and all of our graduates persisting through college, particularly in this past year of so many challenges. I'm excited to share the news that a very generous friend of DePaul Cristo Rey will match any new and increased Champions of Change gift today. So please help us maximize this generous offer and use the Donate Now button to make your gift and double its impact. I'm pleased to introduce a great friend of DePaul Cristo Rey and a big supporter of the Graduate Success Fund, Mr. John Browner.
Hello everyone, I'm John Browner, a member of the DePaul Cristo Rey Board of Directors and a big fan of the school and the Graduate Success Program. When I first heard about DePaul Cristo Rey, I had an aha moment because I realized it offers students opportunities like the one that changed my own family. My grandfather was raised by his grandmother in Central Kentucky. He had people along the way who recognized his potential, guided him, and gave him structure. He was able to go to college, and I believe that changed the trajectory of my family. DePaul Cristo Rey is a gift right here in our community. It offers opportunity to hardworking students who want to go to college. At DePaul Cristo Rey, our students find champions like the ones who helped my grandfather. Now we need you to become a champion for our graduates too. Making it to college is only the halfway mark for them, and there are lots of things to trip them up. For those of us who are parents, we may gripe about unexpected college expenses for our own children, but really, I can usually just write a check to cover it. That's not the case for DePaul Cristo Rey graduates. They can't just pick up the phone, call home, and ask for money for things like tuition gaps or unexpected room and board expenses, books. It's unbelievable what some college textbooks cost. Transportation expenses to get to and from school, whether they are attending a local college or out of town. Or meals, because sometimes our grads stay on campus during school breaks to work or have an internship, but their meal plan doesn't cover that. On its own, any of these expenses might not seem huge to you and me, but any one of them can and have caused our grads to drop out of school. That's where the Graduate Success Fund comes in to fill the gap and keep a student in college. Since 2017, this fund has dispersed $170,000 in microgrants to DePaul Cristo Rey graduates. Last year alone, 65 students received microgrants, which allowed them to stay in school. That's why we invite you today to become a champion of change. We need your financial support to be a champion for this critical program. Use the donate button to give now. You can become a member of the Champion Society, which is for anyone who makes a gift of $500 or more. If you give $5,000, you become a champion of transformation. If you give $2,500, you become a champion of the future. At $1,000, you are a champion of success. At $500, you are a champion of potential. Whatever level you find is appropriate for your situation, please consider making your gift for each of the next 5 years through the options to make a multi-year pledge. Every gift has the potential to make a huge difference to our hardworking graduates and keep them in college. My wife Chris and I are huge fans of this fund, and I invite you to join us in supporting it. Thank you for giving these students the opportunity to conquer the world.
Thank you, John, and thanks to each one of you for joining us and becoming a champion for these bright, hardworking, focused young people. They want to create positive change in this world, and you're doing exactly that by smoothing the way to their graduation and success.
Thank you for being a champion of change.
We're hopeful that we can gather in person at this event next year. In the meantime, stay well and thank you.